Today's video is sponsored by myself and my webshop hsMVY.shop. Please go check it out. The new website is now live and we're constantly adding new products to get you a better shopping experience and the best possible tools and materials for your hobby needs. I started this build series a while ago with episode 1 focusing fully on the engine. Now, since that might have been quite a while ago and that isn't too fresh in our memories, I'm just going to do a quick recap of what I did in episode 1, shorten it up a little bit, making it a quick recap, and then moving on to the rest of the build. Now, I do want to give a couple of shout outs in this one as well. I have been sponsored this kit, well, not paid for, but Agora Models gave me all of the kit components for free to build on this channel and share with you guys, so I will be leaving a link in the description down below to their website if you are interested in purchasing one of these kits for yourself. I do fully understand that these kits might not be for everyone. They are quite pricey, and that is not to everyone's taste, specifically with some of the quality bits lacking a bit here and there to most of our desires. Now keep in mind that these kits are not really aimed towards the traditional model builders, which I am myself and you are probably as well if you're watching this channel, but more so for a relaxing hobby build without too much paint and or gluing, modifying, etc., and just having a full fun experience assembling the model. Now, if you are interested, again, there will be a link, and if you are not and you think that the price point on these kits is not for you, then please do be respectful to everyone. Not everyone has the same tastes and or wallets to pay for kits and or desires to do certain things. With that being said, let's just get back to the build itself. Now, as I mentioned, this is not really a traditional model kit. It doesn't really require any painting or gluing, just simply just a lot of assembly, screwing all the parts together and going through it that way. Now, in this case, I did decide to add and change a couple of things on this kit to make it either a little bit more realistic, as I didn't really like the finishing of certain parts, so I repainted them, and or customize a couple of bits as well. So in this case, I did do the valve covers in a new textured red paint, which was a bit redder and a bit more textured than the original finish. I've also repainted a lot of the interior, as the spec of this kit is a red on red. The exterior is red with a black roof, and the interior is black with red seats and accents, and I figured that was a bit too much red. So I decided to change the interior color red to a tan, which was a bit more to my liking, and overall looked a lot better in my personal opinion. Also, a lot of the carbon fiber bits are simply just the plastic parts with some decals slapped onto them. They have a flat satin mattish finish, and that isn't really all that nice to look at personally, and just with a coat of 2K clear on top, it makes it look a lot more realistic, a lot more finished, and in my opinion, again, a lot better. So some of those paint parts were repainted into something a little bit better, just a little effort from my end to make it a bit more realistic and better looking overall. Now, of course, you don't have to do that, but that is something you could do and make it a bit more like a traditional model kit in that sense. So at this point, we're pretty much where I left off in the last episode, finishing off the engine and putting it into the rear subframe chassis assembly bit. From here on out, we're going to move on to the rest of the build, repaint a couple of the interior bits, add some clear coat to the carbon fiber to make it nice and glossy, and also at the end I will be repainting the wheels from a silver to a anthracite gunmetal gray, just again to change it up a little bit and make it more to my taste. So with that all said and done and all the admin now completed, please be respectful in the comments down below, everyone to their own, and just enjoy the build. I'm not going to do any more voiceover, so if you want to know more about it, just post a comment down below and I'll be happy to answer it.